Hi, I'm Chelsey Stafki, and I am a sales executive here at eSPACE. Today, I'm going to be going over a high-level view of our event scheduler module for eSPACE platform. I think that you will find it very easy to use and robust at the same time. So let's get started. So what you're seeing right now is the eSPACE event scheduler module. The view that you are seeing is also what we call the admin view. So the admins are the kings and queens of eSpace. That means that you have the power to accept, reject, or change things and override them as needed. You're also going to be able to have all of these tabs on your left-hand side to utilize. So when we think about an event being put into eSpace, think of it as a sandwich, right? You've got your bread, you've got your meat. You can put on as many toppings as you want: lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, pickles, relish, what have you. Or you can just leave it plain. So the amount of detail that you put into your event scheduler is completely up to you. So I'd like to go ahead and start with showing you an event that has already been created. Right here, we've got a coffee, tea, and Bible study. So we've already put in our details about the event name, its start date and time, its end date and time. We're also able to put in a buffer here. This is going to let you know, I want the room ready 15 minutes beforehand, cleaned up 15 minutes afterward, or whatever you select. You can customize any kind of a recurrence that you would like to include a custom where you can go and just pick up dates that you like, and you can go out as far as you would like with that. Our location for this event is going to be on our main campus. If we were having an off-site event, such as a church-wide picnic, we could put that link to the address here. If we had a virtual link for someone to view at home, that link could go here. This has been marked as public, so we've got the public toggled on at our main campus. And this is basically a Bible study. Come and includes coffee, tea, and cookies. You can include an image or any other details for this event, always including the number of people. Our items are going to be our spaces, resources, and services. So the spaces are the what, or excuse me, the spaces are the where. The resources are the what, such as tables, chairs, podium, microphone, and the services are the who. So anybody with a heartbeat that is attached to this particular event. So we fill these up, we make our selections. Some of these can be billable. If you see the spaces that we've requested, I've also built out some of these tabs to let you know what is available in particular rooms. That way, when someone is selecting a space, they know what is already available in that space to be able to use. We are renting out some chairs and tables. You can make these billable. You can set a par level as far as how many you have on hand. That way you're not outsourcing more than you have. We've got extra miscellaneous resources. We could choose from a microphone, a podium, trash cans. And for this particular event, we're only selecting food services for our service portion. When you're all done, that looks like, here is your setup. We've got our spaces, our resources, and our services. This form is going to let me know that someone in food services wants these questions answered before they can say, yes, I'm available, or no, I'm not available for this particular event. That person will only see events where their services are requested. Let's go ahead back to our dashboard. Now that I've shown you a little bit about what can go into your requested event, let's go ahead and add an event. So I'm coming up to the top right here to the add event, and I just want to show you how easy this is. So for this particular event, we're going to call it retirement party and say, come join in the fun. We're going to make this, we're going to choose a Saturday in the future. And we're going to make this, let's say 6 o'clock in the evening, ending the same day at 9 o'clock at night. So our setup is going to happen the same day. And we'd like that room set up at approximately 5:30. And then even though it's done late, it is a Saturday, so we want to make sure that we're all ready for the next day's events and the space is available. So let's go ahead and break that down and have that cleaned up by 9:30. Let's do this weekly on Saturday for the sake of showing you the recurrences. This is going to be on our main campus. And this is not going to be a public event. I'm going to make this a church-wide event. So I'm going to come to my category or ministry, and I'm going to select church-wide event. This can be customized. And I'm going to say, let's have 40 people are going to be at this retirement party. Now I'm going to save and proceed. Okay, that brings us to our big three. Again, the spaces, resources, and services. So if I toggle through my different sections of my space, I can see all of my choices, and I can see based on the tabs what is available in those particular spaces. I'm going to go ahead and choose room A105. It's going to be able to house my 40 folks comfortably. How about the resources? I'm definitely going to need some tables and chairs. So I've got 250 of these stackable chairs. I'll go ahead and reserve 40 of those, and maybe some round or 4-foot tables. And let's see, do I need anything else? Let's get a microphone up there because it's a retirement party. Somebody might have something to say about the person retiring. All right, again, these can be made billable. What services do I need for this? Let's go ahead and have an announcement request in a church-wide bulletin, and then maybe some tech support to see, make sure our microphone is working. And I hit next. And that shows you the setup. I've got my spaces, resources, and services. These forms need to be filled out before they can be given the okay. As far as my occurrences are concerned, I want it to be able to show you this. Say, for instance, I have a recurring event. It could be a Bible study on a Wednesday. You can go in, if there's inclement weather or just one Wednesday needs to be canceled, you can go in and hit cancel occurrence without it messing up all of the other occurrences. You can also edit any of the setup, services, resources, and spaces. Schedules are a nice feature. If you were to have a very large event, then you may have smaller things going on within that all-day event. Maybe there is a bridal shower, maybe there is a rehearsal dinner. You can have the smaller events under the schedule, and that will take away some of the steps of the work that you have to do. We've got great calendar views for our event scheduler. So this particular view is your monthly view, and you can see that you can customize the color coding. You can hover above a particular event and see the ministries involved, time and date of start, setup, and which spaces, resources, and services are being requested. Another way to view some calendars is over here at the top. If I click on agenda view, this gives me a nice printable version of my calendar. Your calendars can also be filtered so that you are only seeing those things which apply to the youth or those things that only apply to a certain day of the week. I happen to like the condensed view because it's a little easier on the eyes. You just see the event and the time. A daily spaces item scheduler is nice. If somebody's looking to grab a space kind of last minute, they can go in and, oops, that space is not schedulable. They can go in and rent particular spaces within the church as well. Last thing I'm going to show you here is called floor plan. And the floor plan does work in conjunction with our work order and asset management module. As you can see, I have uploaded a church, and you can look at this church and see what rooms are available. If I toggle on my key, which is customizable by color, if I were to see a room that was highlighted in bright green, I would know that there was an event happening there. So if A102 was lit up in green, I could easily click on that room And I could see the event that is happening right now and the scheduled setup and tear down time. I can even go in here and configure the tables and chairs as I would wish. I hope that you find our event scheduler easy to navigate, and I hope that you reach out to eSpace with any of your automation needs. And I'm happy to help. And it's been nice having you here today with me. So thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial.